Okay. And yeah, actually, we're live now. Let's bring this in fast. Okay. Deadman Stone Podcast host, Mr. Deadman, co-host Becky. Our guest tonight.
Hey.
Let's see if I butchered these names. Jarod Barbee.
Don't you dare.
Jarod Barbee, which I'm not going to say the obvious joke. I know you hear it all the time.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, once or twice.
And Patrick C. Harrison, the third.
The third.
That's me.
Or PC3.
Our PC3. Look at that. PC3.
That'll work too.
Okay. Now we're kind of crunched for time because Patrick C. Harris is, he's limited on this time that he has with us. That's okay. So the ads and all the announcements, going to put that to the side real fast. Mm-hmm. Okay. We're going to go right into the Don't Laugh Challenge. So, Becky, do you want to explain what the Don't Laugh Challenge is?
I'm going to tell stupid jokes and try to make you all laugh. And whoever doesn't laugh wins.
So it should be pretty easy, right? I mean, these are Becky jokes.
I got this.
I got the jokes offline. So they're not me jokes. You don't want me to tell jokes that I came up with.
Okay.
We'd be here forever.
Okay.
Becky, you've already lost.
Wait.
I know.
Right.
Wait.
I'm
So
just
just
telling the joke.
What happens if nobody laughs because Becky's jokes suck? What happens then?
Then I guess Becky loses.
My profile picture.
Okay. So here are the rules. If no one laughs, Becky has to change her profile picture. If I laugh, I have to change my profile picture. What are you guys doing?
Oh my goodness. Or we have to change it to something embarrassing? Is that what you're saying? Our profile pictures?
To whatever.
Well, whatever the other people decide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
It's
as
a
far as
group
Jarod is
effort.
concerned, Jared's going to donate $25 to the Buy Jesse a New Computer Fund, and going to donate some of Death's Head Press premium pieces coming up
Cool.
to the show.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. Well,
That would make awesome prizes.
now the rules are, guys, don't mute yourself. Okay. That's not fair. And I can't see you, so I don't know if you are or not, but I'll go ahead and put my cam on. That way people can see me.
Oh Lord.
Well, that might end the contest like pretty quick then.
So we got to put the cameras on? Is that what you're saying?
No, you don't need your camera
Jesse
on.
has a shot cam.
Well, right now it says...
'Cause I'm sitting here naked, so... No, I'm just joking.
Not funny, guys.
Yuck.
Not funny. There's nothing funny about that. Not funny. I mean, come on. Come on now. This is a family-friendly show. Come on.
Dead babies,
Bullshit,
dead
too.
babies.
Dead babies.
Dead babies and baseball scores.
Baby back ribs, man. I like me some baby
I
back
like the
ribs.
baseball scores. I'll go for that one.
I'll just think about the Rangers last season. Yeah, that'll keep me down the whole time.
Oh God.
That'll keep you down
Okay,
for a lot.
Okay.
Are
so
y'all ready?
I am ready. Are we ready?
What am I putting up? Hey, Jared, think something for me to put up. Something embarrassing. I'll change my profile pic.
What a
There you
dildo.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, Rachel said a picture of me smiling will do.
Oh yes, we want that.
'Cause I don't smile.
How about
We
a
we have
picture of
to
you
make
in your
them like-
pants by the swimming pool?
What are you talking? How have you seen that picture?
Uh-oh.
I'm a Facebook master. Stalker.
Yeah, really. Stalker.
Okay. Are you ready?
I am ready.
I'm ready.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me get my smiles out of the way. Okay. But it has to be laughter. If I smirk, I don't think that counts, does it? Okay.
It depends. I'll tell you if you
Okay, here we go.
lose. What do you call a 90-year-old man who can still masturbate?
I don't know. Gary?
Miracle Whip. Oh, you all suck.
Wah, wah, wah.
That was horrible.
There's nothing funny
Yeah,
about that,
that was
Becky.
terrible.
It
Big-
did. It made me laugh.
you're
I thought
making-
it was funny.
I call that impressive. Is what I
Yeah.
call it.
That guy deserves a medal. He deserves a trophy or something. I mean, he's 90 years old and masturbating.
I always heard that. I always heard you couldn't. Having sex at that age was like shooting pool with a string. Is what I heard. So how's he?
I don't know.
Free Viagra.
Yeah. Because now it's
What do you get when you mix LSD and birth control? A trip without the kids. Yeah,
Wah,
terrible.
wah.
No.
What? My brother.
I don't think the audience is laughing either.
No, I
mean,
think
Google
Chad,
has to have better jokes.
I think Chad's with us. These jokes are just horrible. Come on.
You look up some George Carlin.
Today at the bank, an old lady asked me to help check her balance, so I pushed her over.
Becky?
My brother's telling me, what?
Becky?
Where did you send them to me?
Becky?
What? Yes.
You know, when I wanted you to be co-host of the show, I didn't know you were going to be, I don't know. I didn't know you could be pro-violence towards old ladies. I didn't know you'd be before that.
It seems to have a geriatric
I'm mildly offended.
I know. Like, you seem to hate old people.
You're offended.
You hate old people, Becky. Why is that?
No, I don't. Hush. My wife.
Why do you hate old people?
My wife accused me of being immature. I told her to get out of my fort. That was my brother's joke, by the way.
I lost. It wasn't even because of that. I was thinking about. I was thinking about what Jared said. Oh, God damn it! God damn it! I lost. It wasn't even because of Becky.
But they have lost on that one.
That was a joke. I did.
I was laughing at what you said. I was like, man.
They're making fun of your special ed brother.
Once my dog ate all the Scrabble tiles. He kept leaving little messages around the house.
Well, I mean, I think
is that a story or a joke?
Oh, my brother! I'm telling you. I told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked at me surprised.
Well, I think I already lost, guys. I already laughed.
I think you did.
Yeah. So
well,
what's my profile picture going to be now? A freaking dildo?
No, Patrick in his pants by the pool.
Okay, send me that picture.
Why's it got to be me?
I think I can come up with something really good for that.
I think the listeners should decide, really. I mean,
I like that idea.
I'll let Chad decide.
Put up like 3 pictures and have them decide.
Okay, Golden's penis. Okay, while Chad decides. All right, since we're crunched for time. All right, guys. Of Death's Head Press. What's going on? Who are y'all and what do y'all do?
Go, Jared.
Pat, you want me to go or you want to go, Patrick?
You go. You got it.
Well, Death's Head Press. What can I say about Death's Head Press? Patrick and I are friends on Facebook, both avid readers and have other things in common. We got to talking one day about books, and we had an idea for a book. And I was like, Patrick, you know what? Nobody's putting this book out. We need to do something about that. And he's like, well, maybe we should form our own. I was like, hold on a second. And then about 10 minutes later, I got back on, well, we're an LLC. We are now Death's Head Press. Boom. And that's how we were formed.
Oh, man. Just like that. Okay.
So, and it took minutes of planning. I must admit, it was a harrowing 3 minutes of planning, and then we came to being. But what's special, I think, about Death's Head Press is the integrity that we have with not only our authors, but with our fans. We respect our authors. If we make a deal, we keep a deal. We treat everyone the same. We don't discriminate based on race, color, creed, or anything. A good story is a good story. You send it to us, we like it, we will publish it.
Well, yeah, I think every publishing house should have that, but I guess not everyone does.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of good publishing houses out there. I mean, a lot. It's a tight mark, and we're going to be scratching our way, hopefully, to the top.
But I like that you guys actually had a book first, right? I mean, you guys had an idea and you just went with it.
Yeah, we basically built the press around a book.
Okay.
Yeah, he told the boring version. He came to me and said, "Hey, you want to write in this anthology?" I said, "Sure." About 5 minutes later, he says, "Hey, I don't know how to make a book. You mind helping me make this book?" I said, "Sure." About 5 minutes after that, we're saying, maybe we should put together a publishing company. Yeah, we jumped right in no time. Yeah, it was kind of a mess, but we're figuring out as we go along, and I think we got a lot of good books lined up.
Well, it looks like you do. I mean, and Hell Followed is the anthology you guys have released right now, right?
Well, it's
Not yet.
due out on January 15th.
Okay.
2019.
I have the cover on the screen right now, and it looks fantastic. We sometimes have a beginning segment called Horrible Covers. This is definitely not one. I like how it looks like an old book. Like it has like the wrinkles and all that in it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we can thank Don Noble for that one. He did a good job on it. But we got a lot of good authors in that. We got Ralph James White, Jeff Strand, the Sisters of Slaughter, Chris Miller, who
Sam
Becky
West.
knows.
Sam
Sam West.
Sam West from
James.
the UK.
Yeah.
James Watt.
Yeah, we got a lot of good authors going. Delphine Quinn, a lot of good ones.
Chris Miller. Yes, we got him.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have a lot of authors in there that I'm like, how did y'all manage that? Like Jeff Strand.
Money. That's how. This has not been an inexpensive venture by any means.
Wow.
They never are.
I mean,
but we had a really good response. I mean, people wanted to get involved. They liked the idea. So it wasn't really too hard. People grabbed onto the idea just like we did and ran with it. And very, very good anthology.
Well, and imagine the response was good because, I mean, with names like this, man, I wouldn't be surprised if you start getting more pre-orders and people really start, buying this book like crazy.
Yeah, we're hoping it sells really well.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
They do have a book up for pre-order now, though.
Oh yeah.
It's The Hard Goodbye.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's by Chris Miller.
Chris Miller book. Yep. That'll be coming out February 1st, I believe.
Yes, that's when we have it.
Yes.
It's up for pre-order right now, though, so don't be shy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me change the
this
cover.
one
Buy
is
early
Don't
and buy
Limit.
often.
It's really good.
It's definitely a good book. And
he's a talented writer, for sure.
Oh, definitely.
His story
Trespass?
And Hell Follows. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was agreeing. Just commenting on the novella we were able to put out called Trespass.
That's a Chris Miller, too. And it's good, too.
Oh, yeah. So how did this all start?
Very talented.
Were you guys writers before, or you just like to read, or like what happened?
I've been published several times. I've got a novel out in the collection, and then I've had little short stories with Hellbound books. Some other things that I've written for as well. And I'd never really thought about going in the publishing game until Jarod came to me, and immediately I thought that was an awesome idea, and I've been enjoying doing it.
Okay.
It's been a fun ride so far. Now, my publishing, my writing history is a little bit less than that. I've got a lot on my computer that hasn't seen the light of day, but last year's KillerCon, and this is a pretty little funny story, I had volunteered Patrick to do a read, and he was like, absolutely not, no way. So I had to throw myself in there. So I wrote a story called Deep. I was originally slated right behind Mary San Giovanni, which I was like, oh my God, what have I done?
Lord.
So all 9 people present heard the story, agreed that I should in fact stick with publishing. So That's my job now. And
See, Becky should have told that
is
joke.
my
I would have
hero.
lost.
Yeah.
My hero, one of my heroes in the horror game, Ryan Harding. I'd never met him. We would be at KillerCon, and funny enough, he showed up for my reading. And after the reading, I was so hyped. My brain wasn't in the right place that he had his hand out to shake my hand, and I completely snubbed him and walked out. So,
Oh no,
man.
Yeah, it was harsh when I saw him at a table and I was like, "Who's this dude?" They're like, "This is Ryan Harding." I was like, "Oh my god!"
And then whenever we approached him about writing for In Hell Followed, he declined. So thank you very much.
Yeah, naturally.
oh no.
But he's over it now. We've made amends. Don't worry. Ryan is a
But
really
that
good
happens,
dude.
though. I mean, that's an
Yeah.
innocent situation that took. Okay, because it happens. I mean, those conventions, those events, it's easy for things to just go, just great, just a simple mistake. Wow. Okay. Now, why the name? Why the name Death's Head?
Do you want the truth?
Yes.
The truth is, it just like came to me, and it sounded like a really good name. There was no research involved. I just thought it's a bit hard to say when you say it really fast, sort of like a tongue twister, but that's really how it came about, where I was like, man, that's a cool sounding name. Let's go with it.
Death's Head Press. Death's Head Press. Death has press.
I
Death's
like
Head
it.
Press. Death's Head Press. Okay, you're right. You're right.
Oh, good God, stop.
I can't go any faster than that.
No, keep going.
Oh.
Hearing the name.
If you say the name like 12 times in front of a mirror and at night, does anything happen?
The moth
Yeah,
comes
Buffalo
and
Bill
eats
comes
you.
and skins you.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, now we're gonna have to write some urban legends about that. Put it on our website.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Right. But basically,
We
we've
love
been winging
urban
it. And the name, Patrick came up with the logo almost immediately, and I mean, we just ran with it.
And
It
let me
all
tell you,
fits together perfectly.
for a beginning release for the first anthology, and then once again, as to harp on the roster, I mean, you have some good names there. This is a good way to make yourself known, because there's a lot of indie press out there. The competition is pretty thick. You're also competing with other people that are going independent all the way. Publishing their own material. But I think this will get a lot of attention.
Well, I think the key is not to be scared to ask people. Just put it out there, and you'd be surprised what you can accomplish by just asking. The horror community is a really, really good community. People tend to support each other.
Mm-hmm.
And they're always looking to support a new press because it's beneficial to both parties. New press
Right.
means more authors get their name out there.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I've
That's
kind of
true.
been surprised. I thought that these other presses would, kind of talk trash about us or something like that, but we've really had none of that except from a couple of critics online that turn up stuff. But the other presses like Deadite and Hellbound and Bloodbound books, they've all been more than welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
there's-
Rose O'Keefe,
there's not really
great.
any.
She's a great lady.
I don't really know of any bad blood between actual presses. I mean, every now and then I hear about things about individual authors, about this or that, but it's just like, okay, whatever. But no, I think everything's good. I mean, there's definitely no war between the presses. It's not. It's something
Yeah,
like that.
and that's saying something too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is no fear. We pitched this idea to Brian Keene at KillerCon, and initially he actually said yes, but turns out his schedule, some conflicting scheduling, and he wasn't able to. But just get out there and ask.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get him next go round.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get him.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that'd be a good name too. And he would want to.
Oh, absolutely.
He would want to follow up on this. Now, I don't know if you want to get into the money you had to pay because man, those guys, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
Well, it
pro
was funny. I
rates.
was listening to
Yeah.
I was listening to Bo's podcast that Joe had the other day,
Mhm.
and he was talking about, how much he spent, and I immediately texted Patrick. I said, "Oh my God, we way overdid this." But I think in the end, it's not about the money; it's about the quality of the product that you
Right.
put out.
Well, it's like on this revenge anthology we got going, we're only paying $10 on a contributor copy, and yet we've had almost 50 submissions already.
But that's a good subject too. There's a lot of people. Yeah, you see, I noticed that you guys have multiple open calls for different themes, and
Yeah.
how are you guys managing that? Because I know, like from experience, it can be kind of chaotic. As like, oh my, like which one are you? Just tell me, like, how are you guys managing that?
Oof.
Well,
Well,
we're
go
trying to
ahead
figure it
and
out
get this one.
ourselves at the moment.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. We've just got to trust. We have two gorgeous ladies at our back helping us with that. We call them the gore whores, and we've got
These are your
Petal K.
wives, the
Presley
gore
and-
whores. The gore whores are your wives.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
They are. That would be Petal K. Presley and Kitten D. Cadaver. Are the Death's Head Press gore whores.
Well,
Nice.
that sounds cool. All right.
So little do they know that we're going to dress them up in skimpy out, take them to every convention that we go to.
Oh my Lord.
I guess they know now.
Well,
I
you're
can
getting
see
plenty
this
of buyers
now.
in.
I kind of think that once they get to the convention, it'll be the guys wearing the outfits, not the ladies. The ladies will make them wear them.
No, we're trying to attract, repulse them.
Yeah. Do you want to
We're
sell
trying
books?
to sell books. Not...
Yeah. Oh man.
And on people that are helping us out, I'd like to give a shout out to our very own Becky, who has done a lot for the press. So give her all the props she deserves. She's a great lady, and she's very helpful and knowledgeable in the industry, and we appreciate it, Becky.
Thank you. You're very welcome.
See, look
I
at
enjoy
that.
it.
Look at that. And Becky does a lot of good work. She does great work, actually.
She does.
Thank you.
Now, let's see what the other question I had here. Okay. So, now I think it was Patrick that said he was a writer. I know you both said you're writers, but but it sounds like Patrick has a little bit more work and a little bit more experience in that. So, I mean, does that experience play into the Death's Head Press?
I think it's probably essential. I mean, a lot of my experiences I've published on my own. So that goes into helping me put these Death's Head Press books out. I know how to format it and get it edited, which we're using Andrea Dawn for some of our edits, and she's doing a great job with that. But I don't have tons of experience, but I've got enough to where I know how to put together books, and I know what good writing looks like, as does Jarod. And we're looking for some good horror authors, and once we get them in books, we're going to get them in the hands of readers. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And as far as the
Patrick is definitely the man.
I'm sorry, Becky?
It's okay. I really, 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 really would love to read you Jarod's profile thing that I had him write.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. When I ask you who you are and what do you do, I think Becky has information that's different. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Becky.
Yeah. Jarod is a former porn star who was forced to reconsider his line of work when he found no one was interested in average guy porn. His current day job is sitting on a first venture into the world of writing All 9 people in attendance agreed unanimously that he should stick to publishing.
Stop the robotic. What is going on here?
Because I can hear everybody else.
It sounds robotic. Hello?
There, guys.
Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. It sounded all robotic for a second.
What did you...
Nothing.
You were possessed.
Sometimes man, that was weird and trippy. That was crazy.
You know who it was.
I don't know.
I could tell you.
I could tell you who it was. It was his family over here on the computer. Family. Anyway. Okay.
Do you want me to finish reading now?
The jack with his headset, and he gets all fucked up. Anyway. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead and continue.
At KillerCon of his original story, Among Sheep, all 9 people in attendance agreed unanimously that he should stick to publishing. He was born in Houston, Texas, where he still resides with 5 Great Danes, 6 cats, a fluctuating number of horses, and his stone-cold fox of a wife. Oh, there may be a couple kids living there as well. He formed Death Heads Press with his partner in crime, Patrick C. Harrison III, after minutes of planning. The first anthology, And Hell Followed, is due out in January 15th, 2019. He is still recovering from the back alley kidney removal surgery to finance the book. He was shocked at how little people will pay for a kidney.
That's pretty good.
You're embarrassing me.
I loved it. I mean, Patrick's is very simple, and I so want to add to that.
I'm gonna have to up my profile now. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Definitely.
I think it's time for Patrick to be
is a writer. He likes to write.
You should let me and Jarod work on that.
Ooh. Or how about Patrick just be honest? Just be honest, Patrick.
Jesse lost the contest. Why don't you write him up a new profile?
Oh.
I can do that.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
see
my
how far
initial plan on the bio was to let my wife do it to where I didn't know what it said, so it would surprise me on the show. But she declined. So.
Well, this is a good bio, and I hear it's very honest. It's very true, because I did some research. I tried to look up some of this information about selling the kidney and all that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think there's a paper trail.
Oh my God!
I cannot believe it too when you have like authors like Rath James White, Jeff Strand, Christine Morgan. I mean, James Watts. I mean, come on. You did it.
He did it.
I think we hit a home run.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Christine Morgan, we'll have a collection of hers that we will be releasing, or unleashing as we like to call it, to the world early next year. Yeah, it's what is that title, Patrick?
Oh, it's a long title. It's that zombie one. Shit, you put me on the spot.
I know.
Hold on a second.
Now you guys sound very country, very southern. So where are y'all from?
Texas.
Texas.
Oh, how?
Born and raised in Houston.
Born and raised in Houston, Texas. That's interesting, because this show is actually in Houston, Texas. I mean, that's where,
is it?
Yeah, that's where, that's where I live. That's where this whole operation's at. And man, but you guys sound more southern than I do, more country than I do. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Jarod ought to be doing an in-studio show then.
Yeah, in the future. Hell, you know what? I don't even think I have that set up.
I'm gonna stab you in the neck, Patrick.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm around the Huffman area. I live up around the lake. Right there with Mr. George Foreman is one of my neighbors. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Hell, the area I live in, I think Booker T used to live in this neighborhood. I'm not sure he does anymore, but he used to have a house.
Right.
I was like, oh, okay. That's interesting. You'll see him at Kroger's, whatever, every now and then. Like, okay.
That's totally where we see George Foreman at Kroger.
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy cow.
Small world.
All right, I got Christine's title is Dawn of the Living Impaired and Other Messed Up Zombie Stories.
Oh, cool.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
the living impaired.
Yeah, Dawn of the Living Impaired and Other Messed Up Zombie Stories.
Okay, she finds being an ableist funny. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm hearing, Christine Morgan?
Christine Morgan's a great lady too. A lot of respect for her and her work. She's something special.
Yeah, her contribution to the And Hell Followed is just awesome.
Yeah, I got to check her story out. And that's the other question I had for you is for And Hell Followed, like which story would you recommend first? Like, I mean, do you have some favorites in that collection?
I do have a favorite.
Yeah, I probably have a favorite too. But.
And it has to be Behind Blue Eyes by Mr. Chris Miller.
Yeah,
that one's good. I haven't read Wrath James White or Jeff Strands yet because they came in just a couple of days ago. But of the ones I've read all of them but those two. I would say Sam West turned in a hell of a story. I think the Horror of Babylon.
Yeah, that was a good one too. I have read Wraths, and it is very good. Very good story called Horse. It will probably be the lead-in for the book.
Can you give me?
And to give.
Yeah, can you give us a little bit of what Horse is like?
Horse it has a blend of government intrigue with the CIA, a bit of the apocalypse, and the war on drugs, and that's all I'm prepared to say about that.
Cool.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's a very good story. Very different, but very good.
Okay. Now, with all these stories, is there a central theme with all of them, or is it just kind of
from good old Houston, Texas?
I'm sorry.
John Wayne Communal has got a story in there as well called The Apocalypse. Meh. And he's also a good Houston boy, and his story is it slants on the bizarro. So we've got a little bit for everybody's taste in there.
Okay. Yeah, his is funny. His is great.
Okay, cool. I gotta check that one out too.
I cannot wait till this comes out. I want this book so bad.
Yeah, we're gonna pre-order it. I take it Amazon.
We haven't put it up for pre-order yet. Are we gonna put it up for pre-order, Jared?
I don't think this one's gonna be a pre-order. I think this one's gonna be. We're just going to release it. We're gonna have a big release party for it. A bunch of the authors are going to be present and to answer questions from fans, and then we're going to unleash it to the world at one time.
All right, sounds good. And you mentioned you have some other things in the works as well. You have The Hard Goodbye. You have with the zombie, the living impaired. What else do you have?
Their novel.
Yeah. We got a. You want to
go? I don't want to butcher anyone's name.
Do you want me to say the names?
Who are you talking about? Mike Innenbach? Are you talking about butcher?
Yeah, Mike Innenbach. A collection by him that is fantastic.
Yeah, he's an awesome writer. He's another Texas boy, Grand Prairie.
All right.
We also have a new author on the scene, Kinsey Jennings. We've got a zombie tale with a twist called Reception. Mm-hmm. Be on the lookout for her. She is going to be big. She's very good, a very good style. She takes the traditional zombie story and puts it on its head, basically.
Cool.
Okay. Can you give us a little hint as to like what she does that makes it stand out?
It's based basically in a bridal setting, a wedding setting. There's some cannibalism as well as zombies. Can you take this one, Patrick, Mr. Technical Guy?
I'm actually, I'm about to head to work, guys.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, I was supposed to bow out at 10.
Yeah, Patrick's time is wrapped up. So, Patrick, thank you so much for coming on the show and talking about Death's Head Press and everything. Feel free to come back on any time. I know it's a little bit harder over there, for time zones and all that. But I thank you so much for doing that. And before you jet, can you just tell me your favorite horror movie before you go?
My favorite horror movie. Well, my favorite movie of all time is Jaws.
Jaws?
It's hard to call that a horror movie for me, though. For some reason, I would say probably Return of the Living Dead is right there, kind of with it.
All right. Yeah.
Yes.
One of those two.
Very nice. Right.
I like the cemetery scene. Good scene.
And thank you for being here, and we wish you the best of luck with everything.
Right.
Oh,
and
definitely.
you know where I am when you need me.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
All right. Thanks for abandoning me, bro.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You'll be fine.
You have nothing to worry about. This is the part where the show goes crazy. Okay.
Well, we won't hurt you too bad.
Let's talk about your
now.
deep,
Can I
dark
push
secrets.
one more book that we have coming out?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We have, speaking of Wrath, James White, who has helped us tremendously. He's a friend of Death's Head Press, without a doubt. But we have a collaboration between him and Christopher Rusty that is just about ready to head to the presses. It's called Master of Pain, and it's based on a true story of like one of the Craigslist killers, and it's heavy into the BDSM lifestyle. And it's about a man who calls himself Slave Master, and it's a story of extreme violence, perversion, and the occult.
Oh, that sounds cool. Slave Master.
Yeah, and tentacle.
Man.
You said it's tentacle porn.
Tentacle porn. Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I would call it porn.
So Death's Head Press. I take it Death's Head Press is not afraid to approach that subject, erotica and all that.
No.
Absolutely not. We want to push every boundary there is, and I think that's the kind of the responsibility of publishers and especially horror publishers, is to push people to their boundaries and perhaps step over them.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, that's the point of horror as a genre, at least to me, is that it's meant to challenge people. It's supposed to make you uncomfortable. It's not a hug box. It's not all everything's gonna be okay. No, it's you're running for your life. Someone's chasing after you. There's a ghost in your room, or home invasion, things like that.
Absolutely. But yeah, Death's Head Press is definitely not afraid to approach those boundaries and step over the line every once in a while. It's really based on the readers. We want to put out what the readers want, and the readers want extreme, and they want to be pushed to their limit, and we're going to do it.
Now, when you say that, I mean, I take it you've done your research on that?
On readers?
Yeah, on the readers want to be pushed.
Absolutely, and I take that mostly from being a fan before I was a publisher. I know what I wanted, and I asked my friends and fellow readers before we had this idea what they really wanted in a book. That was the basic consensus. They wanted to be scared. They wanted to be uncomfortable and wonder if they wanted to turn that next page.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense too. I mean, I get that too. With some of the releases from Deadman's Tome, it's like I could see that some themes do better than others. Some subject matters that are more extreme do well with this group or with that group. Yeah, I mean it's like
we're gonna have a little something for everyone. If it doesn't appeal to you, just wait for the next release because it's not all of them are gonna make it.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna happen when you have a lot of different releases. Some are gonna do better than others. It's just that's the nature of it, really. You know, you can't please everybody. Yeah. And then there's like there's like mainstream horror, like some might even consider it horror. It's more like maybe like a thriller, or it colors within the lines just a bit, but it's not really all that challenging. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I absolutely do. And I'm talking about the Dean Koontzes and the Stephen King, maybe a little James Patterson. I mean, they definitely approach the subject of horror, but I don't think they really delve into what horror is all about.
No. I mean, I just said that to Stephen King. No. I mean, he goes into it. Yeah. I mean, you can't deny that he goes into it, but it's even he has broadened his, I guess, scope with different genres. You know, he doesn't write just horror anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
And no slight on the King, because I love Stephen King. I am not gonna lie. And I love James Patterson. I read everything. I don't put myself and just read horror. I read a bit of everything. I even read Dean Koontz. I am one of the ones that likes Dean Koontz. He may crank them out, but I like them. And
Dean Koontz is an interesting guy. I know his writing process is pretty interesting. What he wants a whole page complete and perfected before he moves on. Saw a documentary about where he writes. I don't know if he still uses that same setup, because it looked pretty old, but okay. Just a shot of real fast.
If it works for you.
Let me turn on the shot cam. Oh, of course the camera's not plugged in. Jesus Christ. Just make it shit up here, guys. Make it shit up here as we go. All right. I'm turning on the sophisticated shot cam. All right, I'm taking a shot for $5 donations tonight. All right. $5 donations. And to make that happen, use the Streamlabs option. It's going to be the first one you see. First link in the description box, Streamlabs. Click that. Donate $5. I'll take a shot of this moonshine. Trust me, it'll be worth it. And I will take a shot for every $5 donation. Every single one. Okay? And if I don't, there will be consequences. Believe me. Becky will make sure that there are consequences.
And repercussions.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All right, so we're just
now that you mention that, Jesse, I know that you lost the contest here, but I am going to still make that $25 donation.
Oh.
So I think we're going to have to see 5 shots in a row from you here pretty quick.
Oh, fuck. Are you... Oh, shit.
You do want me to have to host the show alone, don't you? I'm just laying on the floor.
You might as well.
Well, I mean, a deal's a deal.
A deal is a deal. Are you gonna make that $5? Are you gonna make that donation now? Oh.
I'm trying to right now. I'm clicking on the PayPal link right now.
Okay.
I'm like I said, I'm in Africa right now, so my internet's a little slow.
Now, just to make sure, so
I'm
the chat's...
so glad you're drinking and not me.
Right, and just to make sure for the chat, because you said you're in Africa. Are you in South Africa?
No, I'm off the coast, right below Nigeria and Cameroon, off the coast of a little country called Equatorial Guinea.
Okay, so you don't have to worry about like the land grabs and all that. I hear crazy stuff. I don't know 100% what's going on, but this just sounds weird.
DS.
We do have a lot of South Africans working on here.
You have what? I'm sorry.
Sorry.
We have a lot of. I work with a lot of South Africans on board here, so I get a firsthand account of the things going on there, and it's horrifying. I mean, nothing's more horrifying than true life.
Right.
Yeah, and what scares me about that is that it's like it sounds so much like a conspiracy, but the mainstream media isn't really covering it. They're not covering it. They kind of shoo around it. What's really happening in South Africa? They even made it where they can constitutionally be allowed to seize land without compensation. They can take your land and not compensate you for it. What the hell, man?
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
That's African politics. It's sketchy, even in the stable places like South Africa.
It's no better than eminent domain here.
Well, eminent domain happens like if they're gonna build a road, and usually they pay you for it, or at least try to. I mean, you could.
They don't.
Yeah, they offer
fair
you some
market
compensation.
value. Yeah.
They don't just say, "Hey, we're taking this because it belonged to us,"
They're not gonna shoot you for it.
Right.
Well, this is true. Well, yeah. Okay.
You know.
But it's still bull.
Yeah, I mean, either way, it's bull.
It is.
One's more bull than the other, though.
Well, yeah, I agree with that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And that donation has just been made.
Okay. All right, let me see.
Jesse, I just want to tell you, when you wake up tomorrow on the floor and it's midday Thanksgiving, I'll just tell you Happy Thanksgiving now.
All right. That was a $25 donation made via PayPal. Okay. Yeah, I see it. All right, Becky, go ahead and cover.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions.
Who?
You.
Oh, okay.
I'm putting you on the spot. What's the first thing
Okay.
you remember reading as a child?
The first thing I remember reading, like in general, just like straight up reading, or in the horror genre.
Either one or both.
The first thing I remember reading, my parents bought me this set of books that explained our bodies and how they were and how they worked, and that is actually the first thing I remember reading was that. Not completely boring and not fiction, but that's what I first remember reading. I had a whole series of books. This is you. This is your penis. This is your vagina. You know.
Oh,
this
my.
is how it works.
Oh,
How old
what?
were you?
I was very young. I started reading at a very young age, and my parents they never limited me. There was no censorship in my house when it came to reading.
Oh,
I could
wow.
read whatever I wanted, whatever I could get my hands on.
What was the first horror book you ever read?
The penis and vagina
first-
book? This is your asshole. This is what it does.
Right, this is your asshole. Wash it, please.
And you soap.
The first horror I read, I believe, was Stephen King, because he was super huge, and I don't know where I came across the book, but then I got into quickly elevated my game a bit to some Brian Lumley, the Necroscope series, which is awesome. It was one of my favorite series of books of all time. And it wasn't until later, maybe 8-9 years ago, that I started getting into the extreme end of the horror genre, with the Christopher Ruffties and the Raph James White. But my first that I read in that genre was Jack Ketchum's Girl Next Door. Which turned me around and blew my mind, and I knew that what I wanted to read from now on. And it was a great book, was a great film, and that's what started it all for me. Then Population Zero by Wrath James White was also one of my favorites back then. A really awesome book as well. And there, and now I'm here.
Cool. Now, when you were in high school, I know that they forced us to read some books. What was your favorite book that you had you had to read in high school?
Oh my God, you're really embarrassing me now. But my absolute favorite book that I was forced to read, I have two of them, and my absolute favorite was Where the Red Fern Grows.
Oh, that's a good one.
My favorite was
Wilson.
Secret Garden.
Oh yeah.
Well, and that brings me to my second one, which is in line with that, was The Bridge to Terabithia.
Oh, that's a good one too.
We had to read.
I wish we had read stuff like that, because we had to read The Red Badge of Courage, and I switched schools mid-semester, and we had just read that book, and they were just starting it, so I had to read it again. I'm so sad. It was horrible.
I loved it when they let you read Tom Sawyer, and you're like getting to the N word. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you read it out loud in class, but well, it says this, teacher.
Yeah. So can I say this? Well, we also had to read To Kill a Mockingbird, which is one of my favorite classics, and The Great Brass. I'm not a huge fan of classical literature, I have to admit. I don't like the style on most of the books, like Dickens. I can't read Dickens for any length of time without feeling nauseous. But like To Kill a Mockingbird, when they pushed the boundaries back then, when the boundaries were different, I enjoy reading that. And you can pretty much follow the state of the world by the boundaries in books as you go along.
I agree.
You blast through one wall, and then the next, and then another wall is put up, and then the next book will blast through that. So it's the evolution of a species in the written word. So,
all right, I need to ask Chad
that.
something on this last shot.
How many have you had right now?
I'm on number 5. So.
Are you serious? Oh my God.
But I'm out of moonshine.
Don't drink the $10 whiskey.
No, I have a very little amount of moonshine left. What I can do is I can mix it with my shiner, if that's okay.
Definitely. A little Boilermaker.
Oh my Lord.
Becky, I do this
I'm
for
glad
us.
you don't have to work tomorrow. I know you do. And you are much loved for it, but oh my Lord.
Hell, this is nothing. If we get 200 submissions, I'll be eating bull testicles, so.
What's funny is I'm a total non-drinker. I don't even drink, so this is making me laugh. It really is.
Oh, you know,
this is me laughing.
I'm like the Jesus of drinking over here. I'm drinking for your sins. You know, I'm drinking so you don't have to. See?
Right.
Well, we appreciate it very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Here we go.
What attracted you to horror, Jarod?
What attracted me to horror? Well, because the horror of it. I mean, I enjoy. I'm an adrenaline junkie, and
yes, you are.
And that definitely. I mean, it just tripped a switch in my brain, and I was like, just like music. Once I heard it this time, I knew that this was for me.
Right.
This is what I want to hear, and this is what I want to read. So that's the only way I can put that. It's just one of those things where you know when you find it that that's what you were looking for.
Describe yourself using one word.
Dorky.
No.
I would say
a
man.
Maybe.
A manly man. Well, that's 2 words, but
that's 2 words. Manly.
I would say Let me see. Let me think of a good word.
Strong.
Because
powerful.
Strong,
honest.
Powerful. You sound like an ad for Brute or something.
I know.
Yeah.
I would say interesting.
I would agree with that one.
Multifaceted. How is that?
That is a very good word. Yes, I can see that.
That's like one of those like $20 phrases, $20 words right there.
Well, that's just what
you don't need another $20 word. You get another $20 word, you'll be passed out for real.
I'm a very different person. My tastes vary so greatly. Like in music, I mean, I'm into the darkest, most disgusting heavy metal, but I also love Neil Diamond and Sade and Red. I mean, so my taste in books sort of follows that as well. And in life, yeah. I mean, I like to experience a little bit of everything.
I can see that about you. I'm like that with my music. I like everything from classical to dark rock to as long as it's not rap.
Did you just say dark? Did you say dark rock? Did you really just say that? Dark rock.
What the hell is dark rock?
Give me an example. Yeah, give me an example of dark rock, Becky.
Oh God!
Like him, His Internal Majesty.
Yeah.
Wait, Becky.
Ministry.
You know of that band? Him?
No.
Oh, okay. If you did,
I can't pronounce the name of the group that they listen to here. It's German or something.
Rammstein?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's...
Rammstein?
I can't pronounce that. I'm not even trying that.
Dude, they put on some good performances live, though. Fireworks everywhere.
They're definitely.
They play on
and
fire.
Very erotic. Very erotic.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nine Inch Nails, it fits that bill, I guess. Dark rock.
Yeah.
So I think you just came up with a new genre.
Slipknot.
You know what though? When I think Nine Inch Nails, it's like Closer, right? It's still the song Closer.
Yeah.
I mean, has Nine Inch Nails really come out with a song that tops Closer?
No.
Well, I think that they have. My favorite is Something I Can Never Have. I like more of
I like that one too.
Really, really dark. In fact, admittedly, my favorite movie is Natural Born Killers, and that was on the soundtrack. So
nice.
Pretty much anything like that. And they said "fuck" on national TV for the very first time, and or fist fuck actually.
Yep.
So they're all heroes. Trent will always be one of my heroes.
And I had to look that word up because I had no idea what that was. And Lord, was I sorry.
You didn't know what it was?
Fist fuck.
You can say it. Come on.
I did. Fist fuck. I didn't know what it was.
You didn't know?
You said it so fast, though.
No, I didn't know.
It's pretty self-explanatory when you read it.
Well, but it didn't. No. It just, there's no way.
Okay. Well,
we're
I'll
not
let
even
you off.
going to. No. There's no way that could possibly happen. I don't believe it.
She acts so like modest, but at the same time,
I'm not modest. I know this.
Did you see the cover that she shared with us earlier today? What was it called?
I did.
I'll put it on the screen right now.
Do that.
Becky, do you want to read this? If not, I will.
Yeah, I'm not shy. You know that. I'll read it. Hold on, let me find it.
Okay.
I mean, if you don't remember the title of that book, then something's wrong with you. That is crazy.
I hope it's not a.
It looks like one of the Golden Years books, and it says, "Nobody wants to play with a smelly pussy."
I hope to God that's a meme. Is that a real book?
I don't know. It was sent to me. I saw it. No, I saw it on Facebook.
Okay.
And I remember who posted it, but I don't have any idea if it's real or not.
Now I'm hoping it is.
I mean,
real. Now I want to actually read it on the show.
Yeah, I want to find a copy.
Oh, is there a copy for real? Hey, you guys continue talking. I'm going to do some research in the background. If I find this, if I find a PDF, I'm reading it. Hold on.
Oh, hold on. There's one that says, "Would you like to play with my pussy?" And that's on Amazon.
Oh, it is on Amazon. That's a real book. That is a real book. I'll bring that up for.
How about that games you can play with your pussy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a classic. That's a classic there. Games
Yeah, classic.
Your pussy.
There's also one that's called "Do You Want to Play with My Balls?"
Oh.
How do these make it through editing? I don't know in the selection process.
You go chat by
Gary
Galvin.
But, you know, I think there was one that somebody read that book. Do you want to play with my balls? I mean, on video on YouTube, and oh my God, it was hilarious. It was like a grandma, and she was reading it to her grandchild, and she was dying laughing. It was hilarious.
Okay. Man, my dogs are so loud when they freaking shake. Damn it.
I love dogs. What kind of dogs do you have?
A border collie. Sorry, not a border collie.
You don't remember?
A lab boxer mix with a Labrador. I'm golden retriever. So, two big dogs.
A Loxer.
Okay, I'm looking for
I do like the big dogs.
No one wants to play with my smelly pussy PDF. I'm not finding it. Okay, by the way, on the screen is "Would You Like to Play with My Pussy" by Gary Galvin. I just realized that the author is a dude. And it's like, what? What is this? What is this nonsense?
That's crazy.
Oh, shit. I found out other things, though, when I Googled search that. Becky, you wouldn't have guessed what I found by Googling "No One Wants to Smell." I Googled "No One Wants to Play with My Smelly Pussy" PDF. Guess what I got?
Summer's Eve? I don't know.
No.
I got
like 1,000 hits of porn.
No, even worse. I got suggestions on how to stop your clothes from smelling of vaginas, butt cracks, and testicles by Medium.
Oh my God.
Kidding.
Why does your vagina smell? By You Beauty Fitness Vagina. This is gross. This is just so gross. I'm sorry.
Well, the one about getting your clothes not to smell like butt crack, could you send me that on the sly?
Let me click on that. Let's do an education. Let's educate people right now here on the show. If you're tired of if you are tired of smelling of ass, I might be too drunk to read this. I might be too drunk to read this, Becky. Here, I'll share it to you.
Okay. Where are you sending it?
Messenger. I'm on my phone right now.
Okay.
Now, Becky, do you have any more
sir.
questions? Because I am going to go in about 20 minutes because I got to get this oil pumping, you know. So
you got to get the oil pumping.
I do.
I'm sitting here at work.
Oh. I thought it was like
and the lads are starting to.
Okay.
If you were to face the electric chair tomorrow, what would your last meal be? And I know you aren't going to say turkey.
No, I am going to say chicken wings from Wingstop. Lemon pepper chicken wings. Extra well done with extra seasoning. Boom. Without a doubt. That one's easy.
How many wings can you eat?
I have been known to eat 50.
Shut up. Are you serious?
And you're in the Houston area. We could actually film it.
Oh, I am.
We could film a wing eating contest, and I can throw back some wings. I know I wasn't able to do the laughter, but it was really because of your comments that I was laughing, motherfucker. You're a funny dude. You're a funny fucking motherfucker. Yeah, man. I think we should do that. Yeah.
Definitely, I'm down for it. You throw down the gauntlet, and I'm there.
All right. Gotta think of some steaks. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I see
and I'm supposed
a
to
live
read this.
feed from Wingstop coming.
I'm sorry?
You
No,
want me
nothing.
to
Go
read
ahead.
this? How to stop your clothes from smelling of vaginas, bum cracks, and testicles?
Yeah, if you want to read it.
Oh my lord.
What is it? Oh, you know what we haven't done? We haven't done the news yet either. Hey, Jared.
Yeah, and I have an ad to read too.
Okay. Hey, Jared, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. How many minutes you got?
I've got about, I would say, a good 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Read that. Read the not the ad, or read the news thing first. News.
Okay.
News.
The news thing first. Okay.
Deadman's Tome news hour.
Man detoxing from alcohol cuts off his own genitals.
Why?
He was detoxing. He was taken to the hospital after cutting off his own testicles with a pocket knife.
Oh, God damn it. Why the fuck would you do that? How?
The officers found him covered in blood on his hands and pants. Officers say the man was detoxing from alcohol and was confused about what he was doing. Oh, it gets better. He cut off his testicles, wrapped them in newspaper, and left them in someone's yard.
Oh.
They were retrieved and given to medics.
Oh, man.
It does not say whether anything was reattached or not.
See, that's why detoxing is such a horrible idea. You see, you guys don't understand. Alcoholics need to keep. The goal with an alcoholic is to just get them to maintain. Okay? You get them to maintain. You get them to detox, they might do something crazy. They cut off their nuts. That's fucking weird, man. That's bizarre. Who does that shit? Just.
Oh, my Lord.
Man. Oh.
Well, this guy, but I'm telling you, that is not something that you want to walk out, grab your morning paper, and find.
Jared.
I cry when mine gets caught in the zipper, so this is like, I'm speechless.
Yeah.
Speechless.
Yeah, same here. I'm just like, how detoxing must be one sort of fucking hell to do something like that. I mean, come on.
He was out of his mind, quite obviously.
Yeah, and who do you think called the cops? His wife?
I don't know. It says a neighbor or somebody.
Oh shit! He must have been wailing. Must have been crying. Think about it. He's in the backyard crying.
Oh no! They thought that he was killing an animal.
I can imagine so.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Screaming and bleeding.
All the cries.
What I want to know is how did he not bleed out?
It is a main artery.
Yeah. Maybe he was challenged in that area, and it wasn't that big of an artery after all.
Well, not to be, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but the artery, the main artery is actually in the penis. If you cut off the dick, it would bleed. The nut sack, if you cut that off, it would bleed, but not it. I mean, I guess you could bleed out if you didn't get medical attention.
Well, it does say testicles.
Okay, testicles.
So he didn't
not
cut,
dick.
He didn't cut. He cut off the boys, but not the dude.
I mean,
so he didn't. He left the beans, but he left the frank, huh? He cut off the beans, left the frank.
Yeah,
gotcha.
He took the beans off.
So that's what people do with animals, right? When you castrate them, you just cut off their nutsacks.
He neutered himself.
I mean,
problem solved.
Yeah, but they caught her and everything too. I mean, so it's kind of a one-step process there.
Oh man.
Why? What I want to know is why did they retrieve them and give them back to the medics? It's not like they can reattach that.
Like, how do they know? Like, I guess that must have happened then when it happened in the moment, right? Because, like, if I walk outside and see, like, a newspaper balled up with bloody nuts in it, I might be like, what the fuck is this? And I'll probably just throw it away. Like, what the fuck? Oh, my God. Horrible.
Oh,
Would you recognize them as nuts? That would be the thing.
Honestly, I would think some crazy things, but then I'll be like, I have to go to work, so I don't have time to deal with this shit. I'll just throw the fucker away.
Right, yeah, and go on about my day.
I would have everybody in the neighborhood over there looking at them to tell me what the hell they were.
I would definitely have to take a selfie with them, for sure.
Yeah.
And that would go on my Facebook page. Absolutely.
Oh.
You know what?
Here's a picture of me and the guy's nuts.
You should do an Instagram. Do an Instagram with the guy's nuts.
You know, I do not do Instagram. I've never once even turned on Instagram.
You break it in with that. Look at this. I found a pair of nuts in my yard.
Oh,
Whose
my
nuts are
Lord.
these?
Yeah, that's the whole
These
thing. Yeah, it's exactly where I was going to say.
Are these your nuts? Come and retrieve them. Please.
Hot nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my Lord.
Well, this show has taken a significant turn.
For the better. Don't say for the worse. Don't you dare.
Yeah,
I don't
better.
know.
Don't you dare.
No, I was not going to say worse.
Okay.
No.
This show combines entertainment and horror writing talk. It does well. It does well for that. I think people are seeing it. People are liking it. It's fun. It's just a fun show. It's a fun show.
It is a fun show. I mean, but, you know, people from Texas are fun. I mean, that's just how it is. We're fun guys.
We are. We are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
we could be serious, too. We could be serious.
World champion Houston Astros.
Oh, yeah, damn straight.
Just had to throw that in there.
Which we should have been.
No.
We should have been world champion again, but we fucked it up.
We should. We did fuck it up. We choked. We pulled a classic Houston move this last baseball season.
But we were doing
well.
so
I
well.
keep y'all since y'all aren't Yankee fans, but no.
Fuck the Yankees.
Oh, hush your mouth. Yeah.
No,
That's like being a Cowboys fan.
Oh, no. I'm a Braves fan. I am not. I'm a Braves fan. Yes, I'm a Braves fan, and whoever plays the Yankees.
So, I mean, every year must be this big disappointment to you.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'd rather eat
it is.
I'd rather eat it.
I mean, we're from Houston. We know disappointment on sports teams.
Yeah, we do. Like Texans.
So, hey, 7 in a row, though. I mean, I might even get on the bandwagon on the Texans.
I might too. That's the
Love
case.
you, Blue.
Wow.
Love you, Blue, all the way.
Oh, man.
I can sing the Houston Oilers fan song if you want.
You're gonna sing to us?
No, I'm absolutely not.
Okay.
Yes.
Going to sing to you.
Well, that's probably good. It's probably a good idea.
It is. I'm a worse singer than I am a writer, and that's pretty bad.
Oh, you're not a bad writer.
I'm a terrible writer, Becky. You don't have to spare my feelings because I only have one left.
Jared, I understand.
Anger,
I understand.
So.
I understand. I think I'm better as a publisher and whatever this is, the podcast entertainer / thing host, than I am as a writer. Like my writing, I'm just like, okay, but
yeah. I'm in the same boat. Every team, on a football team, you have a quarterback. I'm not the quarterback. I'm the receiver. And without the two, you're not going to win a game. So receivers are definitely needed.
Yeah.
So that's my gig.
Well, that's a good analogy. That works well. All right, man. Well, thank you, Jarod Barbee. Thank you so much for coming on the show and talking to us.
Yes, and I have an ad that I have to read.
Well, the show's not over yet, but yeah.
Okay.
Jarod, you're free to go if you got to go pump that oil. That sounds like
Yeah, Jarod, thank
Pump
you
that
so
oil.
much.
you gotta pump that
Thank
oil.
you so much for being here, and we will see you and Raph next week.
Will we?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry about that. That is correct. Same bat time, bat channel. All right, guys, it was fun, and I appreciate you having me on the show, and hopefully we can do it again. And I'll practice up next time and be a little more prepared.
Oh, it's no problem. The thing is,
you did great.
I'm not passed out on the floor yet, so.
Yeah.
All right, we still have another show to go. So.
Thank you, Jarod, so much.
All right.
All right. I appreciate it, Becky and Jesse, and to all the fans out there, have a good one.
You too.
Thanks.
All right, Becky, let's read that ad.
Okay. The ad is from author Sadie Whitecoat. Author Sadie Whitecoat is one of a kind. Insights to Evil Insides is a very relatable read for any tortured mind. She will be releasing her second book soon. She's dark, deep, and disturbing. Read her words and feel her pain. So open her book and enjoy mingling with the depraved. Remember, you are not alone. Make sure to share this book with others who have become lost in the darkness. There is hope. Buy her book. Contact her. She's an easy friend to make. Support this very young, bright author. You won't regret it. Her book is available on Amazon.
Sounds good. Definitely check it out.
I didn't miss the word this time.
No, you did not. We have some time to kill. Man, my dogs are so loud on the hardwood floor. Let's read that. How to clean your pants, your butt thing. What the fuck is that?
Oh my god.
I mean.
Okay, hold on.
We're at the last few minutes of the show. It's like you made it this far. Stick around for this. Stick around for when the shit gets real. Learn how to wash the shit out of your pants.
It says how to stop your clothes from smelling of vaginas, bums, cracks, and testicles. It says one morning I sat down in my home office after taking a thorough shower and donning clean clothes when I smelled something odd. It smelled worse than someone who had not been washed for a few days or even a few weeks. Could it be me? I went to Cindy, who was in the kitchen, and asked her to smell me. This is something I do from time to time. She exclaimed, "You smell like an old man's bum crack." Cindy couldn't explain how she knew what an old man's bum crack smelled like, but nevertheless, I assumed it was a bad thing. I took off all my clothes and smelled them carefully. I found that the groin area of my pants, we call them trousers where I come from, smelled like unwashed testicles of a geriatric bull mastiff.
Yeah. Now I have more questions. Like, how does she know what this stuff smells like?
Why are you smelling the crotch of your pants? I mean, really? If you think they stink, put them in the laundry.
That's why you wash them, right?
Different soap, damn it.
See, here's the thing about the article. I never have this problem, and I have some sweaty pants during a sweaty day. But after they go through the laundry, they smell fresh and clean, and I don't smell a single scent of ball sweat.
That's because your wife knows how to do laundry right.
Even I do
soap.
And I'm a guy.
Well, and you use soap.
Yeah.
Oh, that's saying something there.
Well, what else would they use but soap?
I don't know, but they're obviously not the right kind.
They're using soap. That's what they're using. They're using butt soap.
Maybe they need to go see the doctor if they smell that damn bad.
Yeah, if your pants still smell like a geriatric's asshole that's been, I don't know, oozing out shit on a hot summer day, after they're washed, after they've been washed with soap, then there's something wrong with the soap you're using. I mean,
or something wrong with your ass.
I mean, Come on, like the pants.
No.
The pants I'm wearing right now are probably gonna smell like ass. They're probably gonna smell like ball sweat.
Jesse, I did not need to know this.
Hey, let me take them off and find out.
No!
Live on the
Turn
show.
the shot came off first.
No, it's on.
And we just got
me do
banned
a-
from YouTube for life. No.
No. Let me just do. Yeah, it smells like balls. It smells like balls.
God. Do you go around smelling balls, Jesse?
No, but I have balls, so I know what they smell like. I mean, come on.
Oh my
They
lord.
smell musky, like musky and sweaty. Like,
Ew.
oh, don't say ooh. Don't say ooh. Those are the scents.
Ew.
Those are the scents ladies crave. Musky, sweaty, musky and sweaty. And I know this. Because
I do not even want to know how you know this.
well, think about all the think about all the ladies that like fantasize about all those sweaty characters. Like that's in The Walking Dead, like Daryl.
Ew. He needs a shower and some soap.
That dude must stink. But when they see him all sweaty like that, it's like, ooh, let's get into that.
No.
I don't know. I think there's studies out there that show that there's some pheromones that are released with sweat. Like, yeah, let's get it on. You know, I don't know. I might be wrong. I might be wrong with this.
No.
I might be wrong with this.
Just, ugh. No. Soap. What are you drinking now?
I'm drinking Shiner beer.
Oh. Oh, Lord. So what are you doing for Thanksgiving tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'll be turkey stuffing, eating with family. Pies, a lot of pies. Like pumpkin pie, pecan pie, bourbon pecan. Ooh, that shit's good. Ooh, I'm excited about that. Be a lot more food than I actually need, but I'm gonna make room to eat all of it.
That way.
I'm not gonna eat any breakfast, no lunch. I'm gonna fast. I'm gonna fast myself and just.
You'll pass out before you get to the turkey.
Oh well, I'll be sipping on beer.
Dude,
So-
you'll have to drink something in the morning or eat something in the morning because you're gonna have a hangover.
I'll be fine. I'm drinking water, and really, my hangover cure, which I should be able to give advice on this. You would think. Really, what
Yeah.
I do is plenty of water, lots of water like this. Yeah, turn on the camera again. Lots of water like this. Okay, just drink a shit ton of water. And really, in the morning, or maybe before I go to bed, some orange juice for the vitamin C. I mean, that's basically it. Maybe take some ibuprofen. I don't know for like for the actual pain in the head, but other than that,
Pretty smart.
I mean, it's pretty basic though. Because for the most part, the rough part for me isn't the pain in the head and all that. It's just the groggy feeling of like you're just not there.
Yeah.
Like you can't deal with shit because you're just not there.
Right. One of these days, I'll take shots so you don't have to.
Oh,
But I'm
Becky.
not drinking anything but tequila.
Becky, I am like, I don't mind. I don't mind doing this. I really don't. Like, I do this because it's fun for me and for people watching. I take shots.
Right.
I drink a lot. Okay. And I don't mind doing it. Whatever. I mean, I know there's some other. I know there's other. Let's see. I just opened this beer. Cracked open this beer. I know there's other publishers out there that would never do this. They wouldn't go on like live YouTube or whatever and start drinking a shit ton or whatever because I know there's other authors out there that be like, oh no, I have an image. I have a social media platform. I'm trying to sell books. I'm just like, dude, are you a person? Are you a fucking robot? What are you? Like, are you fake? Are you real? Because I know what my brand is. My brand is me. And that's what it is. Like, it's me. I drink a lot. I talk crazy stuff. And I like to bring people on a show and talk to them about the stuff they do.
Right.
That's it. Boom. Easy. Done. Man. You know, I'm just trying to bring some fun into it. That's my angle now.
You do.
And thank you, Becky. And that's my angle now. You know, I didn't really think about that until kind of today, kind of what I've been doing lately with you on this show. And it's like, let's put some fun back in talking about horror and writing. Because when I listen to horror and writing interviews, I'm not trying to diss anyone or bash anyone. It's kind of like, oh, I'm talking about my new book. Okay, well, who are you? I'm a new author. Okay, so no one knows who you are. Okay, so have that interview, and maybe you get some attention. But, like, at the same time, don't be afraid to be who you are. Like, have some fun, joke around, show that you're a person, you know?
Right.
People get so crazy, so, like, timid, sensitive. Oh, I don't want to offend anybody. Okay. Well, you offend someone because you're writing horror already, so throw that out the window. I mean,
There's already one mark against you.
I mean, if you write about murder and rape and genocide and babies being smashed into trees, I don't know, just saying things. It's horror. Then people are already going to hate you. Like, some will. I mean, come on. You can't please everybody.
You're right. Sometimes you can't please anybody.
Yeah. I mean, that's my approach. Oh, and thank you so much for everyone who's in the chat. I know there's still a few people. What?
Yeah, y'all rock tonight.
I haven't been paying attention to the chat tonight, actually.
They did great.
Oh, man. Oh, I like how he knows exactly how his balls smell. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Well, chat, you guys have been great. Becky, you've been great. I think we'll wrap it up early, a little bit early. But
Okay.
this Friday, we still have a show. This Friday, we have a special show, like an event, all this sort of thing. When we talk about scams in the industry, which, Becky, are you aware of any scams in the writing industry? I got to share you some links. Because I've been doing my homework on scams.
Uh-oh.
You know, like those like publishing companies that like act like a middleman for like.
Oh yeah, kind of like vanity publishing.
Yeah, kind of like that. And also, we'll be talking about like what, Black Friday shopping horrors. Might as well, right?
Right.
Ah, shit. That'd be good. Hell, you know what else we could do? We could put up some
What's that?
vintage Thanksgiving ads.
Oh, that would be fun. I could get some of them.
Yeah, they could put them on the screen and laugh at them. Be great. Great fun.
We could do that.
All right, ladies, gentlemen, if you made it this far, press that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, share to someone that should subscribe. Let them know. You get 200. This Mr. Deadman guy is actually going to eat bull balls for real. I told my wife this, and she was like, why? I said, let me put on my face cam for this, because I think my reaction might be what sells it. It sounded good at the time. Whatever. It's bull balls. How bad can it be? Just deep fry them. I was watching a YouTube video today about how to make them into nuggets. I want some bull ball nuggets.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
No.
Make it happen. 200 subscribers. I'll do it for real. For real. And if I don't, I'll have to hear from
That'll
Becky.
be a special. Yeah, I'll never let you live that one down.
All right. Well, ladies, gentlemen, y'all take it easy.
Have a happy Thanksgiving.